sex and drugs, love and sex and drugs, love and sex and drugs and all of the lack thereof. I'd like to be a monkey, be monkeys with you, 'cause I'm a monkey by myself with a lot of shit to do. I'd like to be a monkey, be monkeys with you, 'cause I'm a monkey by myself.
Roll call.
Roll call! I'm Jackson Rathbone.
I'm Ben Graupner.
I'm Ben Johnson.
I'm Jared Anderson.
I'm Lawrence Abrams.
We are 100 Monkeys.
2, 3, 4.
Well, it all started about, 4 years ago in Los Angeles when Ben Graupner moved out, and we started jamming together, and we finally convinced Ben Johnson to move out and play with us, and we recorded an album, just improv, called Monster Deluxe. And we've been jamming with Jared for some time, and we met Lawrence on a film set, and we started playing with him, and then finally we all just kind of came together and decided that we need to make a band, and we finally bought enough wine for Jared's wife to let him join. So I think that was the final piece of the puzzle.
Well, originally Jay and I were recording music in the car on the 405, and we call ourselves Ben and Jay.
Yeah.
And so we're looking for a more inclusive title for when we were making music with other people.
More people.
Yeah.
And so when we would make other songs, we call it 100 Monkeys, because we thought that the sort of theory of spread consciousness was kind of good for something that could grow, and sure enough, it grew into this band.
Tell us a little bit about the Monkey Switcheroo. I found that fascinating.
We have a little bit of musical ADD when we first started out jamming, and so whoever sat down or picked up whatever instrument is what we basically started playing in that formation, and so we kept doing that and kept doing that. We all kind of grew into our weak spots, and now we're all proficient on most of the instruments. I mean, some of us play more than others, like you guys play trumpet. I don't play trumpet.
I don't play flute. Uncle plays.
Larry plays
Uncle
the
Blair.
flute.
Well, somebody gonna teach you trumpet and somebody gonna teach you flute.
Yeah, that's the fun part about it.
Which is your favorite instrument to play? Is it the one that you start on, or?
It's always the one that's newest, that you're still figuring out, and it's fresh and exciting.
Yeah, there's something different about every instrument, There's like a different place that it fits in the whole musical picture, and it feels different, and there's like a different satisfaction that you get
From each one.
Each one.
Yeah, you go from playing in the rhythm section to playing, lead guitar or something that's more free form away from the rhythm, and it's fun to jump back and forth. So I always find I have a different favorite one all the time.
Well, my root instrument is obviously the percussions, but those are my kids, to me. When I get up there, you can't just show favoritism to one kid. They will get mad, they will get temperamental, you must love them more than you love the other. So therefore, you gotta cater to them all.
Is music your first passion?
I mean, it's hard to say. I think girls are my first passion.
That's
why I'm on the
That's a good
side of this
answer.
girl right here.
I would say the stage is mine. I mean, whether it's playing an instrument or dancing around in a tutu.
I'd like to see that.
I've
I'm
seen
all
it.
in.
You don't
I'm
get
all
it.
I was too young to find out things about girls, so that didn't come to later. But for the most part, music has to been at the age of 4. Yes, I've been playing music professionally at that point. Number 10.
I was actually, I've always loved music. I used to DJ in high school, and then in college I started playing guitar and ended up playing drums. And
one of the first talents I knew I had was being able to play music, and I never really fostered it until later when I moved away from my genius musician roommate who always was so good. I was just never even bothered to pick up the guitar when I was around him. And so then when I moved to LA, I started becoming more proficient on it, and I love it.
Who's the inspiration for "Keep Awake"? Because that was a very touching. It was a very touching song.
It's a guy I used to play music with who just kind of went off the deep end for a little bit, you know, and just kind of got a big head, and he kicked me out of my studio one night because he was drunk. And so I went to my room and I just kind of wrote this one line. It's like, I will kill you in your sleep. Try to keep awake. And on his break, I played it for him. I was like, what do you think of this? And he kind of was scared of me after that.
I don't understand why.
People just really seem to love it, you know?
Well, I think it's the dichotomy. You know, it's a happy song. It's like,
Yes.
I'm gonna kill you in your sleep.
That's
Yay!
a common theme in our music.
Yeah,
it's the dichotomy of
Good
the
lullaby.
melody versus the lyrics.
I will kill you in your sleep, so you'd better try to keep awake. I will kill you in your sleep.
Vegas, you always get an amazing crowd that's like, you know, out to have a good time. And, you know, I don't want to say anything bad about any other city, but I think, you know, every time we've come to Vegas, it's just been a bunch of people that are into the music scene. And not so much about going out to just, you know, go out, but they're about supporting the music industry that, you know, it's kind of at a rough point right now.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it's amazing to see that, you know, it's honestly the people who keep music alive, the people who go to the shows, who buy the CDs. I mean, you know, here in Vegas, everybody's just been so supportive of what we do, and you know, it just kind of, it warms our heart.
What are you guys planning on doing for your night in Vegas? Or should I ask that?
I was just gonna take a nap, have a nice quiet evening.
Oh, no, maybe
Read a
little
book?
tea or.
I was going to steal the hotel bathrobe and take a bath.
Wow, those are some big plans.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah,
we
big
party
plans.
hard.
I don't know if you guys have time for all that. What's your goal as a band?
Well, I think, you know, at the core root of what we do is a sense of, you know, what y'all have here in Vegas. It's show business. It's entertaining. You know, because at the end of the day, people need it. You know, it lets you out of your daily life, lets you out of your daily problems, lets you kind of like, you know, the 100 Monkey Effect is the idea of a bunch of people coming together and sharing the same kind of consciousness. You know, and I think that's what we really like to achieve with our live shows. It's just kind of everybody just starts jamming together, everybody starts dancing together. It doesn't matter like where you're from or like, you know, what language you speak or you know, if you can dance or not. I mean, people just start getting into it, and that's we just want to spread a message of love and having fun at a rock show.
That's right.
You made her blush.
That's terrible.
Oh,
I don't
that's cute.
blush. Okay.
You just did.
I was supposed. Shut
Sorry.
up. You be quiet.